a velociraptor.
Yes, he is. It's funny.
So cute.
Just a mama and her baby. That's a little short.
Huh? Excuse me?
I think you need to make it just slightly bigger than where your line is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Not far from where I was standing. Sorry, where I was standing, it looked like it was off, baby. I guess that's what I get for looking at an angle. I'm so excited. Makes me so happy knowing that it's secure now. There's no wind drafts going in, you know?
Yeah, right. For sure. So, okay.
How do you like it, chicken?
You said chicken? She
Yeah,
came running.
she came running. The red one?
Did you say chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. have to work with this door because see,
Oh,
I have to just put braces across. I'm not gonna do it right now, but that's something I'm gonna have to do. And we'll probably put them on the outside so it'll look like, you know.
the X, yeah.
Yes.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clear light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. It's a good day to
What do you think, guys? Better? Pink hasn't seen it yet. So she had told me to wait because she wanted to be a part of this, but I gotta get going because she's busy working and I have to still do the back side and then the other side. So we'll be doing 3 sides today. And we're not going to be doing the side over here where the new overhang is, the the slope roof, because we're going to enclose all of that. We're going to be using that for a milking station. I started painting the fairing strips, so I got those, some of them painted. I have to probably get a few more, and then we'll get those up there with the nail gun. Right now, I just want to keep going with painting, get all that out of the way, and maybe we'll see. I think I'll do a second coat because I can still see some darkened lights from the older wood that was there before. The new wood covered really well, but the old wood, not so much. So I'm going to go over it again and do one more coat over the entire thing. You know, this is the side that shows the most when you come up from the road and we come out of the house. You know, this is what we see. So for us, it was huge just to get a window in, get the door in, and then, you know, getting it all painted. We close all the holes. We put the plastic on the top there, greenhouse plastic for those who are just joining us. We use 4 mil greenhouse plastic and we doubled up on it, and then we stapled it in place. And we're going to be using fairing strips to hold it in place so that it stays put. So we got the barn painted. I'll have to go back and do at least one more coat on the 2 sides on the other side. This side, however, I believe is done. What do you think? Better? We still need to put the fairing strips up there, and then I have to finish securing this board here. We're going to do that wherever it's needed. Like the back side over here. You see how it's all kind of rotting away at the bottom there. And we have holes, snakes crawl in. So I'm going to try and close that best I can with some scrap wood that we have. And I probably have paint on me, but don't pay any attention. All right, so let me take you around back here and give you a look. Looks pretty good, even with just the one coat. Let me show you this side here. Tomorrow, if it doesn't rain, I'll go back and do another coat, and that will make it nice and even all the way around. And then we're going to see, we might take those pallets out and put boards in place of the pallets over there. I don't know yet, we haven't decided. Also, we'll be doing another burn. As you can see, we have quite a bit of stuff scattered here. I'm going to have to try to kind of bring it all together and burn it. And then we're going to take down all these weeds that have been growing over the summer. And so that's what we got planned there. And this massive tree right here is coming down. So I'm taking that down with my chainsaw. So stay tuned for that. But guys, what a difference. What a difference. You know, we'll stain that in up there as well. We put those boards in, and then also I mounted this gutter right here so that the rain is diverted. We're going to put a flexible pipe into a barrel, and we're going to have a water barrel sitting right here so that we'll catch all the rainwater. And but you know, it's starting to look like a barn. Okay, I need to get this finished, guys. My back was out of commission for like over a week, and that's why we haven't been able to do as much. I had a problem with a hernia coming out on my left side, on my lower back, and usually it comes out on the right side, but this time it came out on the left, and it's something pretty new because I've never had that before. So I'm trying to, you know, take it easy a little bit, like I'm doing, but I'm doing moderate, you know, like amount of work, a moderate amount of work. I'm not doing crazy stuff like I normally do. And I used to do way more when I was younger, but I was younger. So, there are a few things I'm going to explain to you here that we're going to be working on to complete this barn. One's, like I said, we're going to enclose this space here, make that the milking area for the goats. And also, we're going to finish staining, and then we're going to be putting metal roofing up on this roof. We're going to remove the tarp, we're going to put metal roofing. Okay, and then I'm going to close all of that up there with the wood, the same way we did there, we're going to do over there. And then all of that will get stained. And then also, where you see the tarps hanging over the side here, this is only temporary. We're going to be doing a wall on this side, so we'll close this in, and we'll just leave this side open, and this side will be closed. So it'll be much more enclosed in there, it'll stay much drier in there. We used to have a problem with water puddling over in there. That's why we put the roof up. And then of course, for those who have missed it, we repurposed this roof that I built out of tree branches last year, and I took it off of that makeshift chicken coop. We have videos on that if you're interested. And I call it a makeshift chicken coop. And then we're going to, well, there's a lot of bees up there. See all the bees? I don't know if they're bees or wasps, but there's a bunch of them. Let me see if I can get close in there, show you. There are a lot. And they were all around me when I was trying to put that gutter up. But there must be a nest somewhere underneath there. Or maybe they're just hanging out because there's water. Stagnant water. So, but as soon as I get done with this barn, we need to work on this area here. We're going to do an electric fencing for the male goats. We discussed about this in the last video, and also before that. But we're being held back, you know, because of my back. So we're running behind. We're definitely running behind schedule with everything that we need to do before it gets too cold. But you know, last winter I was working. I built that shed on the other side of the cabin during the winter time. So, but I really need to get this done and build a shelter for the male goats and fence them in, so they'll be separate from the females once and for all. And that way we will mate them when we decide to mate them. So I think it will be better. We'll be able to control the animals much better. But he's behaving, he's trying. He's a billy goat, what are you gonna do? This is a trip to the dump that's coming sometime this week. And then over here, we're going to be putting a gate. That's why I have these pallets sitting like that temporarily. But we're going to put a gate here with hinges and everything, so that we can open it and get in and out without having to open the entire gate if we don't want to. We can get out the side. And that's it for this video. But I'm pretty psyched because the barn looks awesome. It almost looks like a new barn. You know, and you can't really tell that we use different kinds of wood, and you know, it just kind of blends it all in. So, pretty happy. I pulled up all of the planter boxes that we did in early summer, and we'll probably repurpose some of that dirt there. That's where the boxes were. And then of course we still have the ones that are, you see the dirt in there. So we have to take these apart. We're going to be redoing a garden totally different. We're going to be doing our garden back there behind that fence. And then we'll do another fence in addition. But that's how we're going to do it. So we're going to be planning it out, Pink and I. But first, before I do any of that, I have to get in there and I have to cut the grass best I can with my little weed eater. And then do this burn and get all this cleared up out of the way. Try to, you know, get the land clear, take this tree down. Okay, the tree has to go. So we'll take the tree down, and then once we've done all of that, we start planting our garden. And our garden will be substantially larger than what we tried to do last season. It was a very late start for us, and so we didn't do much, but you know, we've been working on the cabin, we've been working on the land and trying to improve the property and our homestead, and trying to get us off grid as soon as we can. We're working on it. But at least lately, if you noticed, we've been doing some reviews as well on some items that we have purchased, and also some sponsored items that are being sent to us from the various companies for solar power stations. So we have 2 so far. We should be getting another 1 or 2 more. So although we're not off the grid entirely, we do have off-grid capability at the moment, because if we had to in an emergency and the grid went down, God forbid, right? We have backup generators that run on solar, and we just charge them up with our solar panels, and then we'll be able to run a number of things in the cabin, like our refrigerator. Even if we run our refrigerator a few hours a day, that's fine, because if you don't keep opening and closing the doors, the refrigerator and the freezer stay pretty cold for a number of hours. So keeping that in mind, for us, if we can run the refrigerator a few hours a day, that's enough for us. It doesn't have to run 24/7. So stay tuned for upcoming videos, because we're going to have a lot of exciting reviews and products that might interest you guys if you're either off-grid or planning on going off-grid, or if you just want something for, you know, a weekend, like to take to a off-grid cabin if you have one. If you're going camping, fishing, whatever, hunting, you know, you'll be able to use these amazing tools, because with gas prices and scarcity of fuel as well as propane right now, it's better to stick with solar generators. At least that's my belief. I recovered this steel barrel from the woods back there. It's missing the bottom, but that's all right, because I'm just going to use it to burn leaves and sticks. We're going to rake all this up. We got plenty of compost. We put a lot of leaves in there last year. I want to have, you know, so many leaves in my compost. We have way too many leaves from these massive oak trees that we have above us here. So we're going to be taking all these leaves up and sticking them in there, and then we're going to burn them. And that'll be the easiest and the fastest way to do it. Because every other year they drop acorns. Last year we didn't get any acorns from this white oak, but this year we got a ton of acorns. They're everywhere. So we're going to burn all those as well. It'll probably be a pretty good sounding fire with all those acorns in there going pop, 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 you know? All right, guys, stay tuned. We got a ton of stuff coming. Thanks for watching. On behalf of Pink and I, love, peace, and happiness. Take care.